Hello, and welcome to your next lesson and final lesson for this section. This lesson will cover the wildcard and demonstrate how to apply it to the lookup and match features. A wildcard can be beneficial if you don't have all the information you need. This will allow you to perform a partial match, as this video will demonstrate. We will also demonstrate how to return a close match if your option is not available. Please go to the reference workbook and open the Wildcard tab to follow along in this lesson. Okay, so here we are on our spreadsheet, and we're going to begin by demonstrating how to use a wildcard and return a close match on the XLookup section. Okay, so let's place our mouse inside of cell H4. Let's go ahead and click equal and type XLookup. Let's go ahead and place an opening parenthesis. Okay, so first let's go ahead and grab our lookup value, which we're going to place inside of cell H3. Let's place a comma. Next, it's asking for the lookup array. This will be in the array of B3 to B8. Let's go ahead and place another comma. This is asking what return value would we like to see. Let's select C4 to C8 for our return value. Let's go ahead and place another comma. And it's asking if this is not found. We'll just go ahead and place a 0. Let's place another comma. Now it's asking the match mode. Let's go ahead and select 2 since we're using a wildcard. I'm going to close it out with my closing parenthesis, and I'm going to go ahead and click enter. Now I'm going to just go ahead and type GE for George, and then I'm going to go ahead and place an asterisk to let the system know I'm using a wildcard. Let's go ahead and click enter, and if my information is correct, it should return 1002 for the department ID. Okay, and as you can see, it did return 1002. Let's go ahead and replace GE with FR for Frank, and this should now return 1004. Okay, and as you can see, my information has been returned correctly. Let's take a look at the close match. Okay, so this time we're just going to basically repeat the same steps, except this time we're going to just change the match mode. Okay, so let's begin by typing equal and XLookup. Let's go ahead and select the department ID. Let's place a comma. Let's go ahead and select the lookup array. Okay, which will be in cell C4 to C8. Let's place another comma. It's asking for my return array, which will be my state, D4 to D8. Let's place another comma. We'll place a 0 for if not found. Okay, then we'll go ahead and place a 1 for our exact match or next larger number. Now let's go ahead and close it out with a parenthesis. All right, now let's go ahead and type 1003 and let's see the value that we get returned. Okay, because we selected the next larger number, it returns Ohio. Now if I go 1005, I should get Florida. And as you can see, it returns Florida. Okay, so now we are clear on the XLookup, wildcard, and close match. Let's do the same for the VLookup. Okay, let's begin by selecting cell H14 and type in VLookup. Next, let's select our lookup value, which we'll place inside of cell H13. Now, because we're going to use a wildcard, we're going to go ahead and type H13. We're going to place the and sign, and we're going to put an asterisk in quotation marks. Okay, now let's go ahead and place a comma. Let's select our table array. Now it's asking, where is the value that you want returned? That would be in column 2. I would like an exact match, so we're going to type false. I'm going to go ahead and close it with a parenthesis, and I'm going to click enter. Let's type GE and asterisk for George, and it should return 1002. Let's do the same for Frank. Let's replace GE with FR. And as you can see, it returns 1004. Okay, this looks good. Now let's go ahead and move into our next exercise, which will be the close match for the VLookup. Let's begin by selecting cell H17. Let's type equal in VLookup. Okay, it's asking for our lookup value. This time will be the department ID. Let's go ahead and place a comma. Now the lookup array, again, the department ID will be our lookup value this time. So this will be column 1. Then I'm going to go ahead and select the rest of my information and place a comma. And it's asking what column is the state in. It's going to be in column 2. I'm going to place a comma. Now I'm going to go ahead and say true because I don't need an exact match. I'm going to close it out with a parenthesis and click enter. Okay, so as you can see, it returned Michigan from 1003 because it returns the closest match without going over. So let's type 1005 and make sure we get Ohio. Okay, that looks good. Now let's go ahead and repeat this exercise on the HLookup section. Okay, let's go ahead and select H22. Let's type equal in HLookup. Let's select it. Now let's go ahead and select our lookup value. Now I want to go ahead and place the and sign, and I want to place the asterisk in quotation marks. This will notify Excel that we are working with the wildcard. Let's place a comma. Let's select our table array. So again, our identifier should be the first row, which would be the sales manager in this case. Now it's asking for the return row, which will be row 2. Next is asking, do I want a close or an exact match? I'm going to type false because I would like an exact match. I'm going to close it out with a parenthesis and click enter. Okay, so now let's go ahead and test our results. Let's go ahead and type BO with the asterisk, and we should get 1002. Let's take BO and type TA for Tammy and see if we get 1004. Okay, so the wildcard works great. Let's go ahead and move into our next lesson. Okay, let's select cell H25 and type equal in HLookup. Let's go ahead and select the cell above for our lookup value. Next, let's go ahead and select our table array. This time we're working with the department ID, so this will be our first row. Okay, so now let's go ahead and select the row for state, which will be in row 2. Let's place a comma, and this time we're going to say true because we are not looking for an exact match. Let's add a parenthesis and click enter. Alright, so we're looking for a close match. Let's type 1003 and see if we return Michigan. Alright, let's do the same for Ohio. Let's type 1005 and see if we return Ohio. Okay, so now we are ready to move into our match section. Now with match, we're going to explore the wildcard, and we're also going to explore how to return an equal or less than value. So let's go ahead and select cell H31. Let's type equal and type match. Alright, now the lookup value is going to be George. We're going to place G in quotation marks, and then we're going to go ahead and apply an asterisk and close it out. Let's go ahead and place a comma. Now it's asking for the lookup value. That will be B31 through B35. Let's go ahead and place another comma. And let's say exact match. We're going to type a 0 and close it out. Okay, and it's telling us that George is in row 1 of our array. Okay, next let's move into the second lesson. This time we're going to return a lesser than or equal value. So let's go ahead and type equal in match. Okay, and our lookup value is in cell G32. Let's place a comma. Our lookup array is in C31 through C35. Let's go ahead and place another comma. And this time we're going to go ahead and select the 1 because we're saying we'll accept the equal or lesser than value. So let's go ahead and place a parenthesis and click enter, and this should return 1004, so that will be in row 2. Okay, and as you can see, that's functioning properly. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and wrap the lesson up. I hope you found this information helpful, and I'll see you in the next section. Congratulations on completing another video and on your commitment to learning this program. I hope that you are getting the most out of our level up lessons, and I will look forward to seeing you on the next video.